morning, Wolf Warriors. Today is Friday, March 27th. Here's what's happening today. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lunch for today is beef cheese nachos or plain cheese nachos. Madness Choice Room. A Tichenor students' choice room will take place today for the classes that won March Madness attendance tournament. Congratulations to all the winning classes.
Reminder, there is no school next week. Please enjoy your spring break. NJHS meeting announcement. Attention all NJHS students. Our next meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, April 8th. Available both for the morning and afternoon. Please pick up your permission slips outside of the students' room before you leave for spring break. That's all for now, Wolfers. Have a great day and stay strong.
Morning, Wolf Warriors. Today is Friday, March 27th, and here's the weather for today. Here's what to expect today. We're heading from a high of 38 degrees and a chilly low of 22 degrees. Tonight, a strong cold front is knocking temperatures back to reality.
Sunrise was at 7:23 a.m. and sunset would be at 7:52 p.m. So enjoy the extreme evening light. Humidity is sitting around 55.
The outlook. Some clouds in the morning will give way to mainly sunny skies this afternoon, but it will stay much colder throughout the day.
Across the United States, a powerful heat dome is spreading records March heat too much for the country.
Around the world, Cyclone Nara is offshore, bringing dangerous winds and heavy rain to parts of Western Australia as forecasters continue to track its path.
That's your forecast.
Wolf Warriors. Don't forget to grab a jacket and maybe an umbrella
before you head out.
Have a great day. Stay strong.
Good morning, Wolf Warriors. Today is Friday, March 27th, and here's what's happening in sports.
Swim club tryouts will be held on Monday, April 6th, the day we return from spring break. If you're interested, mark your calendar.
Attention all sixth graders interested in learning in track. Track camp runs Tuesday, April 7th through Thursday, April 9th.
Coaches will lead skills and drills for you to get ready for next year's team. To sign up, scan the 6th grade camp QR code on the cafeteria stage. Sign-ups close at the end of lunch today. You do not need a physical to participate.
7th and 8th graders want to join this year's track team or play softball? Scan any of the QR codes on the cafeteria walls by the end of lunch today.
Requirements you need to know. Minimum 2.0 GPA, no Fs in any classes, no excessive tardies, physical on file or turned in the office by Monday, April 6th, no exceptions.
Red Wings update. Your next game is today, Friday, March 27th versus the Sabres. Stay tuned for the results.
Pistons recap. They fell short against the Atlanta Hawks 130 to 129 on Wednesday. They faced the Pelicans last night. Tune in for those results.
Go Blue and Go Spartans. Both Michigan and Michigan State made it to Sweet 16 this weekend and are only one win away from the Elite Eight.
Michigan beat Howard and St. Louis plays Alabama on Friday.
Michigan State beat North Dakota State and Louisville and plays UConn on Friday.
This is going to be huge, Wolf Warriors.
Goodbye, Wolf Warriors. Have a great day.
Good morning, Wolf Warriors. Today is Friday, March 27th, and here's what's happening in the news.
In Metro Detroit, the Detroit Public Schools Community District is upgrading classroom technology with faster internet and new learning devices to help students stay ready for college and careers. If your school is selected for the pilot program, stay tuned for details.
Across the country, the National Weather Service is warning travelers about severe weather this weekend across the Midwest and South, so make sure your family checks the forecast and stay safe on the roads during spring break.
Around the world, students your age are speaking up about climate change and making a real difference through actions like reducing plastic, planting trees, and advocating for cleaner energy. Your generation's voice is being heard on the global stage. That's your news.
Stay informed, stay safe, and have an awesome spring break.
Morning Wolf Warriors, we got some fresh tea, positive shout outs only.
Miss Santi would like to shout out her second hour for being productive and doing her work.
Miss Maloney wants to shout out her 6th hour for coming in clutch with setting up electrolysis lab.
Miss Jobs would like to shout out Tinley, Jamie, and Aaliyah for being on task and helpful.
Miss Bassa wants to shout out all her 7th graders for wonderful soap making.
Miss Peters wants to shout out Landon Klotz. She has been very impressed with his improvement.
Miss Smith wants to shout out Haley J for going along independently with her project.
Miss Foreman wants to shout out Miss Q for being such a great part of the team. Goodbye with fours and have a great day.
More than everyone, here is a quick look at the 3 moments for this date that changed the world. 1964. Natural Fairy. On this day in 1964, the Good Friday earthquake struck Alaska with a magnitude of 9.21 of the strongest record, causing major damage and 2 tsunamis. 1977, a wake-up call from aviation. In 1977, 2 jump jets collided on the runway at Tenerife in Spain, Canary Islands, in the deadliest altitude accident in history, which promoted big safety changes. 1988, Madison fights back. In 1988, the U.S. FDA approved the anti-hive medicine Convert, making a step forward in global treatment for HIV/AIDS. The big takeaway: when people face challenges, they learn, adapt, and make things better for everyone. Thanks for tuning in this day, World History. Have a great day, everyone.